back fishing, but with a new rod this time, and I'm fishing around the edge of the weeds just like I did the last video. And you're going to pull up your rod to get the bait out of the weeds and then let it sink. Do this repetitively until you catch a fish.
I got something. First fish on the ducket, guys. First fish on the ducket. Here he is. Little bitty thing.
So we've made our way to the other side of the lake, and as you can see, the hydrilla comes up pretty high. You're going to want to cast right outside the edge of that hydrilla and work the worm back towards you.
Got one that time. That's a good one. Ah, damn it. There's he smacked it. Way up there. Let's see if there's anything over here I can get. Yep, there is. I think he's a good one too. He's a decent one, dude. There he is, guys. Probably about 2.5, 2.4. Biggest one of the day. 2.4, guys. Let me take a picture with him. Let's see if he swims off. There he goes. That's a good one, dude. That is a good one. That's a nice one, dude. That's a nice one. That's a good size one. That motherfucker was biting me. How small is he? Oh. There's another one. It's about 3 pounds. Let's take a picture of him and then weigh his ass up. $3.
It's now time for the Tatted Werewolf's Tip of the Week.
Alright guys, these are bobber stoppers, and when I say I'm pegging something, this is what I mean by pegging something. Now you want to run your line through the loop of the wire that holds the bead on. Once you get to that point, you're going to pull the bead off the wire and onto your line. It should look something like this once you get to that point. Now it's time to put your weight on the line. I'm using a 3/8 tungsten bullet weight. You can use any size. It doesn't have to be tungsten. I just prefer it. Once you get that on, it's time to put the hook on. Alright, we're going to tie a hook on using the Palomar knot. If you don't know how to use a Palomar knot, go back to my last video where I have a tutorial at the end of the video on how to tie a Palomar knot. So you're going to take and pinch the line, and you're going to run it through the eyelet of the hook. And then once you get that through and you're to this point, it's almost like tying a shoe. You're going to take the loop end and bring it back around and back into that loop. Always keep at least a finger in to keep me off of the hook when I go to tie this knot. You don't want it to cinch and you not be done tying the knot yet. So once you get the hook through the hoop, you're going to take the line and you're going to moisten it with saliva, and then you're going to take your finger out and then pull it tight. Once you've pulled it tight, you're going to grab the tag end and you're just going to cinch it down one more time, and then you're going to snip it with your pliers. Now it's time to put the worm on. When you go to put the worm on, you're going to want the rounded end, not the flat end. You want the rounded end on the outside. So you're going to take the hook and you're going to have the rounded side of the worm facing the opposite direction of the back side of the hook. You're going to put it in about 1/4 of an inch and pull through. So it should look like this. You're going to slide the worm up and then twist him around the shank. Once it's twisted around the shank, put your finger on the end of the rounded part of the hook on the worm, and that is going to be a marker where you're going to put the hook through the worm. You want to put it right in the center of that spot and then back around to the top of the worm. You're going to pull up on the worm just a little bit and then back onto the hook, and that gives you a skin hook, makes it a weedless presentation. And that, boys and girls, is your Texas rigworm. Hello fellow bass boys and bass girls, it's me Chris from Georgia Bass Boys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, and hit the like button. If you want to be notified of future uploads, hit the bell and you'll be notified of our upcoming videos. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.